Hello, I'm Paul Badham. I'm a Chartered Building Surveyor at Harrison Clark Chartered Surveyors, and today we're going to be talking about buying a property in Portsmouth. The mortgage survey is for the lender's benefit, not yours, even though you normally pay for it. The survey is principally to assure the lender that the market value of the property is not less than the amounts that they have agreed to lend you. A mortgage valuation survey may only highlight issues affecting the property's value. The survey is not as in-depth or lengthy as a Level 2 home buyers survey or the Level 3 building survey, which provide a more comprehensive view of the building structure, its finishes and fitting. The expansion of housing within Portsmouth owes much to the history of its maritime and naval history, with a rapid expansion of housing and infrastructure throughout the 19th century, often characterised by terraced housing from the mid to late 1800s. Whilst many construction methods used then remain similar today, many features would not comply with the requirements of the current building regulations and modern construction standards, particularly in terms of insulation, fire separation, thermal and structural performance. Where buildings have been neglected, inappropriately modified or extended over the years, this can lead to potential problems. Most houses are unique, however, some of the issues we regularly see are inadequate strengthening of the roof structure, often where heavier concrete tiles have replaced the original slate covering. This can lead to distortion of the roof and can affect the stability of the supporting walls. We also see inadequate fire separation between the properties in the roof spaces. Lots of issues with damp ingress and timber decay to the roof structure or other parts of the walls. We also encounter leaking roofs and structural movement to bay windows, or even historic movement from Second World War bomb damage. Land levels have often been raised around the property, which can have bridged the damp-proof course protection of the building, and often this can affect damp to the internal walls and floor structures. Often a lack of maintenance, either through difficulty in access or because of complex design features, can lead to deterioration of many components. Another issue we see fairly regularly is the failure of metal cavity wall ties, which can affect the stability of the external walls. Cavity wall construction became a standard construction practice in Portsmouth from the mid-1800s onwards. However, it is also to find solid walls and walls of half-brick width construction, particularly to rear extensions. This may lead to problems with damp and structural movement. Party walls between the adjoining properties may also not be of adequate strength to support steel beams used to modify the internal layouts. Several areas of older housing in Portsmouth are built on reclaimed marshland and mud. The Little Morass, another name for marshy or boggy ground, in Old Portsmouth was drained and reshaped in the 1820s, and the Great Morass, which covers Southsea, was drained during the Victorian era. The housing built on this land was usually constructed on shallow foundations that will be found today. Over the years, this poor quality ground and issues with groundwater has resulted in cases of subsidence, which has caused damage to properties. There will always be risks in buying property. We would always recommend that you get a local surveyor to inspect the house you are buying. Working with a chartered building surveyor will help you understand any risks and the potential costs of any repairs. They can also give you peace of mind if they do not find any significant problems. At Harrison Clark, our experienced team of surveyors have excellent local knowledge and the expertise to recognise any issues which could affect your investment. Our surveyors can be contacted on 02393 223 558.